now learned many of the techniques for cleaning and general services, which will be the core of your franchise's daily work. Remember, you own more than just a custodial service. You have 10 businesses under your franchise's umbrella. 2 significant profit centers are carpet care service and hard floor care service. In the past, most floors were carpeted, but due to allergies and air quality, carpet is being replaced with other options. Now, we estimate that approximately 30 to 50% of the floors in our buildings are carpeted, while the remaining 50 to 70% are hard floors. These can include, but are not limited to, finished concrete, LVP, which is luxury vinyl plank that mimics wood or tile, ceramic tile, marble, and Nora floors. The most common hard floor type is VCT, vinyl composition tile, which is popular in industrial and manufacturing buildings due to its durability. First, we'll focus on this type, as proper VCT care can be very profitable. Here's an example of what you might encounter. Typically, VCT comes from the factory with a paraffin coating, a light wax layer on top of the actual tile. Without floor maintenance, foot traffic will damage the tile. We apply coatings to protect the tile. The resulting shine is a side benefit, but it's what customers desire most. Replacing damaged tile is expensive, while maintaining them with a protective coating is less expensive. After installation, we strip the paraffin coating, flood the floor with stripping solution, strip and clean it, then apply multiple layers of finish for protection. Over time, traffic wears down the finish, and the process must be repeated. You'll often find floors in this worn condition, as most buildings don't have brand new tile. A properly coated floor should have a brilliant shine. We only maintain floors that we've stripped, sealed, and refinished, as we don't know what's on existing floors. The first step is to strip the old finish. Modern coatings are synthetic interlocking polymers. They're applied as a liquid and become solid through evaporation. We remove the solid finish through a process called stripping, similar to the re-liquefaction process in carpet cleaning. Flood the floor with the stripping solution, which breaks down the old finish into liquid form. Apply enough solution to prevent evaporation. Contrary to some claims, no-rinse strippers and highly diluted solutions don't work. A 1:1 or 1:2 solution ratio, stripper to water, works best. Use room temperature water, as hot water reduces the solution's effectiveness. Starting at the farthest corner from the door, apply the solution liberally with a mop head, working in manageable areas. Caution, the floor will be extremely slippery, so be careful. Let the solution sit for 10 to 15 minutes to liquefy the old finish, but don't let it dry. Then use a low-speed floor machine with a black pad or stripping brush to scrub the floor. Wear appropriate clothing, as it will likely only be worn for stripping and finishing again. Don't walk directly from the stripped floor to carpeted areas, as this can bleach or damage the carpet. Use a staging area with floor mats or old towels to clean your shoes. After scrubbing, use a wet-dry vacuum to remove the solution and water. Before the floor dries, mop it with clean water and a synthetic mop. This shows how the floor will look after applying the finish. Use only clean water and change it frequently on large projects. Do a final mop with white vinegar or a neutralizing solution in the water to neutralize the floor's alkalinity from the stripping solution. Let the floor dry thoroughly to prevent trapped water vapor, which would create an unprofessional appearance. Now you're ready to apply the finish. The first layer is a sealant, which has larger molecules than the finish and seals the floor, creating a foundation for the finish. Apply the sealant and finish with either a new, clean, cured synthetic finish mop head or a microfiber applicator, which is more effective. The sealant takes about 45 minutes to dry. Apply at least 4 layers of finish, including the sealer. The last layer can be thick, as it can dry overnight. Ensure all layers are even and dry before applying the next coat. The following morning, the customer will discover a floor with a wet look shine. Wear and tear will eventually require repeating this process, but you can offer a floor maintenance program to maintain the shine without stripping and finishing. The maintenance program involves buffing away scuffs with a high-speed buffer and a hair pad, essentially removing micro layers of finish. After 4 to 5 buffings, perform a light power scrub, clean mop, and add a fresh finish layer. This is easier than stripping and maintains the high gloss shine. The heat from buffing bonds the layer particles, creating an even glossier shine. The customer pays an additional charge, but the floor always looks fantastic. Nora floors can be found in many medical buildings. They are typically gray and have a hard rubbery feel to them. They are very durable but do need a maintenance program. If you encounter these floors, we can coach you through how to maintain them. The same equipment and chemicals can be used, just with some slight variations. Your equipment is expensive, so it's crucial to clean your machine after stripping a floor. Spray some leftover stripper onto a rag and wipe down the machine. Clean equipment is essential for optimal performance and longevity. Additionally, when removing and storing the pad, wipe it down. Remember that the pads are reversible, so use both sides. When storing the machine, leave the cord loose to prevent fraying and shorting. We'll be with you initially to teach you these techniques. As you learn the techniques and tips for successful floor care, you'll see the financial rewards of providing these services. Hard floor care can be a business in itself. Just like carpet care, you'll have multiple revenue streams. Establishing these services with your customers strengthens relationships and makes them less likely to seek services elsewhere. These are the fundamentals of floor care.